It is Tuesday, May 16th, 2023, and today we are having a cool fantasy match. What if John Cena battled Rick Rude in a cage, in the blue cage, premiered at WrestleMania 2? So here we are. We got Ravishing Rick Rude, John Cena in a match. Let's see how this will turn out. We got one of the greatest bad guys of all time, I think. Ravishing Rick Rude. He was great feud with the Ultimate Warrior. I always liked him with Ultimate Warrior, and famously he hurt his back against Sting and never wrestled again. So she's cut his career short. It was a shame, but he did some cool things with DX and he was going WCW and he was on both sides of WCW WWF in the 90s. But in the 80s he had a great feud with Jake the Snake Roberts, which I should have that match one day. Jake the Snake and Rick Rude, and he's just one of the great bad guys, great talker. And if you don't know who Rick Rude was, check him out on the network or on YouTube or something. He was really a great professional wrestler. Well, one of the best to ever do it, I think. Especially as a big, he played an excellent bad guy. Of course, then so we have him meet one of the biggest stars of wrestling in the last 20 years, John Cena, who now is doing a lot of acting and other things, but he comes back and does a match once in a while, like he was at WrestleMania. So we got we'll see what happens in this match. Can John Cena beat the legendary ravishing Rick Rude, or is Rick Rude gonna take care of this guy John Cena who became a star after Rude's career was over? Rick Rude had the Rude Awakening finisher, which was a cool move he could set up, and he'd it was like a neck breaker type move. If you don't know, you know what I'm talking about. If you know who Rick Rude is and everything, know about Rick Rude. But if you don't know who Rick Rude was, I'm just letting everybody know who he was. And I just thought this would be a cool match to have, and I put it in a cage for the heck of it, just to make it more interesting. It's a pin. This is a pin only cage. Leave in the comments how many do you like the cage matches with escape, or would you rather have them have to have a pin to end the match or a submission? Because I never liked the escape from the cage ending of a cage match. I thought a pin or submission was a better ending. Just have them in the cage and have to, I prefer that. One of the cage matches of all time, WrestleMania 2, Hogan and Bundy. Hogan had to escape the cages to beat Bundy, and which he did. And I always thought that was it was unusual. It was almost like the guy was running away from the other guy to win the match. I always thought that was odd. Leave a comment. What do you think about that particular situation? So Rick Rude he got a finisher here. Let's see. We're 4 minutes into this match. I gotta do some tag team matches. I've been doing a lot of singles matches lately. For those keeping score, this is match number 81. So on our way 19 away from match 100. I'll have to think of what I want to do for match 100. I'll have to do a War Games or something like that for match 100. We'll see. We'll see. But I gotta be a few weeks before I get to match 100. But ravishing Rick Rude. Yeah. He always had the big. He was like kind of like Flair with that. Always had the big nice robe. Paul Orndorff too was another one with the robes. Rick Rude, like Bobby Roode, is kind of like fashioned himself after Rick Rude a bit with the robes, and of course his last name is just spelled differently, Rude. But it's just I did that match. I had a ravishing Rick Rude and Bobby Roode. I should have them tag team. Have the Rudes versus the Hart Foundation or something like that. I could do that. John Cena kicks out there. We'll see. Cena can make a comeback here. His match is pretty even right now. It looks like, but I don't know who's gonna win this match, but it's a interesting one. They almost climb up to the cage like he's going to escape, and then realizes he can't, and turns around and jumps. I got a 2 count, and he got nope kick out. I thought he had him there for a second. Rick Rude kicks out, and this is a create. Rick Rude is not in the game. This is created Rick Rude. Whoever did it did a great job though. So with the tights and everything, it really did a great job in this Rick Rude. And this is one of the like 10 in-game Cenas. I don't know how many Cenas are in this game, but there's I didn't count, but there's like 10 of them. It seems like from all different years. But it's a lot of different looks for Cena they gave you. Wish they had more looks for Ultimate Warrior, because that Warrior is famous for so many different looks, and there's only one look in there. You got to download other looks off Community Creations. Macho Man too. You got very colorful characters, had a lot of different looks. All right, Boston Crab here by Rick Rude, or Sharpshooter. Actually, that's a Sharpshooter, not a Boston Crab. But let's see. We'll see this. Shoulder blocking Ravishing Ricky. Ricky, I just said that. He was always Ravishing Rick Rude. I never heard him referred to as Ravishing Ricky. There we go. Oh, here. See if Cena gets the win here. This finisher. As we're 7 minutes into this match. I think this could have been a really good feud if it ending in a WrestleMania match. But Rick Rude and John Cena, that could have been very good. Kind of like the ongoing feud. I don't know if anybody liked that feud with Ultimate Warrior and Rick Rude, but I enjoyed their matches and their feud. But they had some big matches at big events like the cage match at SummerSlam and their big match at WrestleMania 5. Nice clothesline by Rick Rude. Let's see if it looks like he's looking to go out and then he turns around. It's interesting. Cena with a nice takedown. All right, he's going to do the can't see me thing. Let's see the signature, let's see if he hits it here. So how many people remember Rick Rude? Leave comments. So you remember Rick Rude and remember him fighting Ultimate Warrior and Jake the Snake Roberts and stuff like that. Oh, that's it. Cena beats Rick Rude. So there you go. If you ever wanted Cena Rick Rude, who would win? John Cena beats Rick Rude. All right, tomorrow's Wednesday. I will be back then with another match. Bye-bye.